You're here! Yeah! Here at Monton, Philippines, we're gonna have our climbing workshop. So our meeting place is here. Okay, welcome to Monton, Philippines. So we're gonna be holding our... it's okay, done. Thank you very much. We're gonna be doing our climbing workshop today. It's gonna be waiting for everyone to arrive. Before we start, let's give you a little bit of a quick walkthrough. Okay, Russ is here. Russ, welcome. We've got the rest of the guys. Hey, welcome. Good morning. You're so early, okay? So the route today, Sungay to Sampaloc, okay? To give you a little bit of a clearer perspective on what the boys will be tackling today, from the ridge at 3,000 feet, we go all the way down at lake level. That's long, winding 7-kilometer downhill, and we traverse the lakeside highway. On our left side, we will have a fantastic view of the Al volcano. If a little bit of a trivia, the Al volcano is considered in the world as the smallest volcano. Still active, recently erupted. Just lucky that not a lot of people suffered, so that was very lucky. But this area is very popular for tourists because of the high elevation, provides excellent weather, and the steep slopes are not so difficult. Ranges from 6% to 12% gradient. Enough distance at 12 kilometers to give everyone just the right amount of workout. Not too long, not too short, not too steep, just enough. Perfect venue to practice your posture and your technique. From there, at the lakeside vista, the famous Sampaloc Road will be the certification route that we will be using today, and the finish line, aptly named, will finish here at the summit. So if you can stay just for a bit, I'm sure you're gonna learn some few bits of trivia on how to perhaps improve your torque, improve your climbing, enjoy cycling more, or even elevate your enjoyment.
Ooh,
Burns,
the man of the
thank you very much for coffee.
control.
Thanks for coffee, we're just gonna be waiting for other people to drop by.
You can drink coffee.
You want?
Okay.
Coffee tayo dyan, Ken. What's up?
So we're gonna be doing our free climbing workshop. Everyone meets at Monton, Philippines. So if you have a chance, drop by. Coffee.
Cruise control is always welcome here.
Browse our stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, Sheng.
Sheng.
Okay, it's our first day for our climbing workshop here in Sampaloc.
Did you?
If you have a time, drop by. Okay, okie dokie. Okay, so let's meet up all the other guys outside. I think it's gonna start.
Gulo mo kami. Alright.
Let's go. Morning, we are in Tagaytay. So that's everyone. Uncle Dindo. Hello. So that's Monton, Philippines. Right now we are going to do the certification for some of our guys. We have our friends from Cavite. Are you guys from Cavite?
Silang.
Silang, all right. That's Tito Ray. He just had this waltzer. That's Tito Dindo, also got his waltzer. Russ and Samboy. Today's the certification day for this guy. It's part of the investment when you get into a made-to-measure to make sure that your investment is worthwhile. You're provided the opportunity to attend a biomechanics workshop where you get to learn how to maximize your custom geometry. So part of the design is starting from zero, from scratch. We do the blueprint. We install your selected equipment depending on how you want to ride, and all the way to the finished product. So example, we get your 3D scan of your exact posture, not simply your height or inseam. From your desired posture, we develop your custom-made titanium bike, exactly your measurement, where we try to eliminate any type of numbness, lower back pain, make you more aerodynamic. Everything is dependent on your actual posture. The process of developing a custom bike is not as simple as it may seem. We have to get the dimensions correct, and these are always the final product. Briefing, really quick briefing. Russ is scheduled for a certification today, including Tito Ray. Tito Ray, part of the program for to make sure that everyone gets their investment worthwhile, we got to learn how to use the bike. We typically use this course in Tagaytay since day one. It's because they offer a very beautiful climb. It's called Sampaloc Road. So if you haven't been here, we would like to invite you. We typically do our free climbing workshop here in Monton, Philippines. It's here in Tagaytay. Cool weather. At the moment right now, it's 24 degrees Celsius. It's something that we really enjoy. So hopefully we get to enjoy the climb today. So what are the major points that we are going to be discussing? One is how to increase your torque. Okay, so climbing is all about torque. There are different styles of climbing. You can spin, or if you don't have the cardiovascular capacity, just like Tito Ray, we're getting on our 50s. How young are you?
34.
34. So 34, at that age, Ross is lucky to be gifted with the gift of youth. But for some of us, we don't have the cardiovascular endurance anymore. So instead of focusing on your cardio, high RPM, high heart rate, what we want to do today, and this is just an alternative, is called a torque workout. So torque workout is literally similar to going to the gym. When you go to the gym and you do those leg exercises, you don't sprint, right? You do it slowly. You allow the muscles to contract, to extend, to develop that movement. And the only way you can guarantee a proper workout is you do it slowly.
The World Championships this weekend showcased two modern abilities that I'm coaching with and finding great results. Super high torque sustained efforts and durability repeating efforts. In this video clip, we can see how Del Toro and Pogacar are able to distance Ayuso using this type of effort. We can see that Ayuso simply does not have the ability to do such torque and violently has to go to high cadence to try and create power to match the speed of the two other riders. But the cobbles reward the lower cadence as it smooths out the ride and provides better traction. Ayuso is left behind and eventually must lower his cadence to survive the cobbles, but in the process, because he can't do the high torque, he's a lower torque and loses the two leaders. Pogacar shows another trick he has brought to modern day cycling, and that is durability with these sustained high torque efforts. While Del Toro can produce a similar sustained super high torque power one time with Pogacar in the decisive effort, he fails to be able to replicate this later on and has to let Pogacar go. Both these abilities earned Tadej Pogacar his second world title. While his level is unreachable for many of us, these two concepts can be trained and can be used to take your cycling, whether it's in racing, group riding, or just overall cycling enjoyment, to the next level.
So that's the focus today. We're not going to be doing high RPM. We can do that on other days, but today it's really low RPM. And what do you mean about low RPM? Anything below 60 revolutions per minute is low RPM. So perhaps we can do 50, 60 RPMs. The reason why we also have big chain rings is really not for spinning. It's really just for workout. And cycling becomes, you can say, what do you call that? A maintenance healthcare program. But the reality is, just like Ras is always busy, always at work, we don't really have the time to go to the gym, spend hours and hours. So instead, we just use the bike as our alternative form of gym workout. So it's the most time-efficient strategy to make your bike your gym. Again, this is not for everyone, and that's the reason why this gentleman over here attend this workshop, is to learn how to use torque as part of their training program. Okay, so part of that subject is we're gonna make this as an example. So part of the training workout for torque, the most important equipment that you have to invest in is a shoe. So there are two types of shoes. One shoe is really more for the aesthetics, colorful, soft for comfort. I'm sure you've seen some of those cycling shoes made of mesh, really comfortable, really airy. The moment that you slip them on, it's like slipping on a pair of tennis shoes. Huh? But the problem there is that you can only use the downward action. That's why sometimes in marketing, they highlight it's a carbon sole. The difference with these types of shoe is called a tub. Okay, so there are two types of shoe. One is a carbon sole. This one is a carbon tub. A carbon tub means that the carbon wraps around the entire shoe. So if you notice this, if I press on the side, it doesn't move. If you press on the side, it doesn't move because the carbon goes all the way to the side, all the way to the heel. One of the significant design of this shoe, if you notice this heel cup, it has a taller than normal heel cup. So if you see this cut out and then it goes all the way up, it's because this is used for the heel to latch on when you're scraping and lifting up. Some of us, we never really realize that this is an important part of the shoe, but for performance types of shoes, this aspect is one of the major highlight. Okay, the next one is the heel cup. So if you notice, this one is really solid. It's supposed to help you use your hamstrings, your glute, your back muscles, your lats. So we'll be discussing that as we climb later. The other ones that, if you notice this one, the cutout is really, really low. If you notice, some of the shoe grinds into your bone over here, especially when you tighten it. Some of the people, they have some blisters over here. It's because the bone over here touches this part. So this shoe is supposed to be designed for increasing your torque, scrape, and lift up. Hence, this cutout is really low to give space to your bone over here. The other one is, if you notice, it's a little bit of a low profile on the side. This part over here, the opening, you can compare that with your current shoe. The opening here is super, super long. The reason is, some of the shoes, they have a very close tongue over here. You'll notice you're going to have blisters on this part. So this shoe was really designed for you to have a very huge opening so that you can scrape and lift up. So those are the primary aspects of the shoe. Next is, again, the sides. You cannot really bend them because it's supposed to give you lateral support. So as you scrape and lift up and push down, the feet stays grounded and applies the force directly perpendicular to the pedals. That's why sometimes, if you notice, you can take a video of your shoe when you're standing up, this one squishes around. And that's the reason why sometimes some of us, we have what we call hot feet, where the palm of your feet keeps on rubbing on the shoe, and then all of a sudden you have that hot sensation and oftentimes blisters. Okay, so that's it. So today's lesson, Tito Ray, is just listen to my voice. You already have your made to measure. Made to measure bikes are supposed to be plug and play, and that's the reason why, if you notice, there's no such thing as extensive bike fitting. Because if you order the made to measure and then you still had 8 hours of bike fitting, then that's not a made to measure. It was a trial and error. Okay. One of the jokes that we had, I always mention this to Ross. His photograph in Vermosa 2 days ago, he looked like he was as tall as Nikki. Nikki is almost 6-footer. Yeah, Ross and me, we're 1 foot lower. But yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the course. The course right now, we start here at Monton. If you guys want to join our free climbing workshops, we have schedules over here. Just message Nikki or Ross or the guys in the south. We start here not too early because what I like about Tagaytay, it's a little bit cooler. From here, we head down to Sungay. Sungay is another parallel road going down the lake. It's a little bit steep, but very scenic. No cars. I mean, there are cars, but no trucks, no buses. Once we get down to the lake, we turn right. And then the main event will be the 12-kilometer long Sampaloc climb. One of the characteristics of Sampaloc climb is that the first 3 kilometers is a little bit mental. When I say mental, it plays on your mind that it feels like it's never gonna end, okay? We've seen it all too often that some of us get too excited in the first 3 kilometers. We will be doing it opposite, okay? So all you gotta do is just follow the voice as I speak. I'm gonna tell you when I say 1 gear up, okay? The gear goes up, 1 gear down. Just listen to the instruction. The beauty of this certification program is that you do not just ride and finish the ride. You will be experiencing what are the right gear combinations depending on the slope. So today you will be learning how to read slopes and gradients and what gear combination, but at the same time how to lower your heart rate, okay? A lot of us usually work based on zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4. This time we're gonna not do that approach. Today we're gonna be doing torque rating, okay? So we will be climbing based on torque. After everything is said and done, we stop over here. Let's talk about it. How was your experience based on this? Remember, this is just an alternative approach. The spinning and high RPM climbing is already a done deal. Everyone can do that. The only purpose today is just to give you an alternative approach in case the high RPM has given you a plateau in your performance. Okay, so maybe high RPM riding or high heart rate is not the right style for you at this age. So maybe torque is something more different. Okay, so when I say 2 fingers under, this is how you do it. Yeah, write that. Okay, got it? 2 fingers. I'm gonna explain to you later what it means. But when I say 2 fingers like this, not like this. If you do it like this, the stress will be on the soft tissue muscle. That's why when you go downhill, this will all go all the way up, okay? So 2 fingers here, and like that, like a gun. That's why the guns are, okay? This will allow you to use your forearm, okay? That's it. Excellent, okay? Next, when I say pinky, that's just our code word, okay? Pinky is here, and then like this. And then when I say press your wrist on the handlebar, this wrist, press it here, like really press it, okay? When you press this, it activates some of your muscles over here. So in climbing, it's not all about the legs. We have to activate the lats, the core, and the hip flexor, okay? When I say pinky, this is how you do it, huh? When you're doing this, automatic, you sit on the front of the saddle. Again, this is all words. You have to experience it later, okay? And that's the reason why whenever we watch the Tour de France, you've noticed Tadej Pogacar goes to the front of the saddle, starts attacking the climb, but just seated, but on the edge of the saddle.
He appears to be staying seated a lot more in those initial accelerations. Is it deliberate? Is there a scientific reason that makes it somehow better? Is it something that others will copy or that we, as mere mortals, should be doing ourselves? I've been doing some digging and asking those in the know.
Maybe you cannot create that peak you would do in terms of standing sprint, but you can hold the power output demand a lot longer, like 30 seconds, even up to 1 minute.
It forms a key part of the conditioning when it comes to athletes at this level, but also for anybody who wants to just participate in cycling.
But this season, whilst the attacks are still numerous, he appears to be doing more of them in the saddle. At Strade Bianche, he dropped Tom Pidcock without getting out of the saddle. At Flanders, Flèche and Liège, his winning moves were all made in the saddle and nobody could follow. Now, there are still some examples of him attacking out of the saddle this year. I should probably start with what Pogacar has said himself about this. So when asked at a press conference at the recent Dauphiné, he said, "Not really. Everyone says I sit a lot, even when delivering a lot of power, but that's the way I always ride. If you want to give an extra punch, you have to stand on the pedals, but yesterday the pace was already very high for the real attack. Then you don't have to stand up to pedal a few more watts and accelerate. It depends on the course, but I like to stay seated."
Tadej has done a lot of both on the bike strength work and off the bike strength work. And we spoke about that before. One of the limitations in power production is your ability to produce torque. So torque is the force that you're applying to the crank, and then the velocity, which is the cadence, go in combination, and the two of them constitute power. And so if you're able to produce torque at a lower cadence or at the same cadence, you're producing a higher power output. But to produce torque, you need to be able to apply the force. And when you are seated and you apply a particularly heavy force, you lose stability. And if you're able to maintain stability by having better strength and also using the smaller muscle groups, you can do that for higher power outputs while still in the saddle. And if you can create more stability by having done more strength work, you can do that for longer. And that's effectively what you're saying. It means that when he is attacking in the saddle, he's still got some physiological reserve, which he could probably use by getting out of the saddle.
So it sounds like there is reason to believe that Pogačar is remaining seated more of the time, and that is down to the strength work that he's been doing both on and off the bike.
There's a reason for that. It's not just random biking, okay? So the steeper it becomes, the more that you move forward in the saddle, the more that you hold here. So it's like you're standing up, but you're not standing up because you're supported by the saddle. Always remember, whenever you stand up in a climb, you spend 30 to 40% more energy because the heart has to pump more blood to supply blood to your triceps, forearm, chest when you're standing up, okay? So to conserve oxygenated blood and focus them on the legs, we try to turn off as much as possible upper body muscles. Okay, don't move around. Very cool? Next, when I say recovery, hold here, slide back on the saddle, you're almost falling off the saddle. The reason is we want to start stretching your hamstrings, prevent you from cramping, release the tension on the muscles. So even while climbing, we are actually recovering. There will be switchbacks on Sampaloc. We are always going to take the steepest part. Anyway, this is just a gym workout, okay? We will always go to the steepest part of the switchback so that we can really focus on the workout itself. We're gonna take videos of it. So remember, when I say move forward on the saddle, pinky, forward, push down, lift up, go to the, switchback, okay? And then after the switchback, when I say, okay, recover, slide back on the saddles, butt almost at the end, hold here. So it's an entire process. Very cool. On the downhill in Sungay, it's a little bit treacherous. There are 15%, 21%. Whenever it's a downhill, always hold on here. Okay? Remember, here, not here. Huh? If you hold on here, there's no torque to brake. That's why most people have cramps braking like this. Because if you notice, you have to put so much pressure just to brake. Instead, hold on here, 3 fingers under, and this one finger is the only one braking here. That's why brakes were designed to have a hook. Hold here, this is the one that controls the bike. This is the only one that brakes. So 1 finger compared to 4 fingers gives you more control of the bike. Okay? While you're braking here, make sure that you drop your elbow, slide back on the saddle. I'm not gonna shout anymore later, okay? If I see you braking here and upright, you will always overshoot every corner. Because physics, the higher the center of gravity, the more that momentum pushes you outwards, okay? So rule of thumb, whenever we go downhill, 3 fingers under, drop your elbow, okay? Alternate the braking so that the rotors have time to cool off, slide back on the saddle. Remember that, okay? The lower your center of gravity, the more control you're gonna have on the bike. Cool? Always like that, huh? Always slide back and always alternate the brakes. Now, there is a section over in Sungay, 21, 22%, like really, really steep like that. The steeper it becomes, the more that you have to slide back on the saddle at the back. Okay? The heavier we are, gravity is against us. So it means that the heavier you are, the more that you have to slide back on the saddle, okay? You have to put all the weight on the rear axle. This one should just be gliding on the downhill. Going to do this non-stop riding, okay? We're gonna take this stuff. Thanks Alab for providing us with nutrition. We're only gonna take this stuff maybe 5 kilometers to the finish line. The finish line will be McDonald's. The reason is you only take this before the end, closing kilometers, so that it gives you a little bit of a on the sugar level, and that's the one that's gonna give us energy. Okay, here we go. Just give this, pass it around. Okay, here we go. Samboy, there you go. Okay. Here we go, sir. And then here you go, sir. Thank you. Okay, and for you, Tuture. Oh, you already have. Okay. And mine, I'm gonna take mine for myself. Thank you very much. So, Alab, thank you. Okay, exciting day. 24, 23 degrees Celsius today. And unfortunately, I've been using my bike as a time trial bike since Vermosa, but today, since it's going to be climbing, I had to change the wheels into something more of a normal road wheels, okay? I didn't have time to change my chainring, but we're just gonna wing it. We'll try our best to start your clock, yeah, Garmin? So remember, use your shoe to scrape and lift up. Okay, here we go. Okay, survive the downhill. So we just arrived at the lake. If you remember our location at the start of this episode, we came from the top of the ridge, and now we are here at the lakeside view. This location is located here on this map. We just left the zigzagging road, arrived at the intersection, and then from this intersection we go to the parallel road called Sampaloc, and this is a 12-kilometer climb. So from that point to the next base of the summit is 4.7 kilometers. Okay, we're gonna go to the base of the climb. Base of the climb, huh? Keep the line tight. Stay together, huh? We're gonna start going to the base of the climb. Keep the line tight. Tighter, huh? Let's go. Okay, we have to climb those hills going up to those buildings over there. So that's our target. Those are the finish line area. I think 4.7 kilometers is enough distance to get your bearings right. The course from the base of the downhill to the base of the summit is 4.7 kilometers and allows us to really stretch the legs, get the group going, understand the rhythm. It's all about setting up the atmosphere so that everyone gets to focus on the task ahead. If your brain and your mind is not focused on it, you're going to be in a miserable state. Because this climb is a little bit challenging. It's not easy, but very challenging. 12 kilometers is not a walk in the park. So we let everyone understand the culture of riding, which means more focus. Focus on your posture, focus on your execution, and then follow the script. Keep the line tight, huh? Keep the line tight. Okay, we just arrived. Keep on going, huh? Go to your biggest cog at the back. Biggest cog at the back. Very nice. Biggest cog at the back. Biggest cog at the back.
Yeah, big ring on top of the block. Now, there'd be a lot of mechanics around the world looking at that image. Yeah, pulling their hair out almost. When you're stretching the chain like that, they a little bit times have changed nowadays. The front mech with the electric gears adjust a little, and it helps it keep it a lot more smoother. But Pogacar doesn't care about or worry about that at this moment in time. Now 31 seconds up on that group of four.
Steady, not too fast. Stay on the right side of the road. Right side of the road. Edge of the road, yes. Okay, Ray, that perfect. That's it, huh? Steady, not too fast. Very good. Keep it steady. Excellent. Ross, not yet. Just straighten up. It's not steep enough yet. There you go. Very good. Very good. Move forward on the saddle. Move forward on the saddle, huh? Very nice. Very nice. Easy. Not too fast, huh? We're gonna time this. Thanks, Nikki. Just keep it steady. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Our finish line will be those buildings over there. So far, we're still here. Very good, boys. That's it. Very good, boys. Just keep it going. Good job, Ray. started the climb, this is when everyone will have to learn how to shift their weight on the saddle. Whenever we do climbing programs, you always have to think about that the saddle is a very dynamic area. It's not fixed. So you might have some challenges if you've had saddle pressure mapping, because in this climb workout, you literally do not stay in one place on the saddle. You have to distribute your weight on the tip of the saddle or the back of the saddle, depending on which muscle you're going to be using. So far you're looking good, man. Okay, so it's not about speed, it's all about the posture, the execution. The slower we do it, the more that you can understand why biomechanics is such an important aspect of the program. Bike fitting is the first step, but biomechanics is the game changer, okay? So boys, keep it tight, double pace line. Listen to my voice when I say move forward in the saddle, just like this, tip of the saddle. When I say recover, slide back, stay upright, okay? So just like so, we're gonna be approaching one of those 12%. So we're just gonna slowly do this, okay? Just keep on going, Nikki. I'll let you know when there's a stranger danger. Just say no. Okay, so that's ahead of us is a 12% switchback. Something easy. So low RPM. We don't fight the gradient. Okay, slowly now. Pinky underneath. Okay, slowly. And then tip of the saddle. Not 90 degree yet, just stay upright. It's like you're standing up, but you're not standing up. The steeper it goes, that's the only time you bend your elbow. Okay, here we go. In 10 meters, you're gonna start feeling it. Okay, tip of the saddle again. 90 degree elbow, slowly, do not sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clear, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we are done. Slide back. Thank you. Okay. So that 12%, 10% doesn't feel like crazy. And then slide back. Shift your gears a little bit heavier. Just scrape and lift up, lower the heart rate, and that's it. Okay? Thank you. On to the next. So slide back, stay on the tops, stretch your hamstrings, drop your heels. So far so good, boys. Too fast, Ross. There you go. You have to be able to learn how to manage effort. You cannot just go, go, go. Feel the muscles, feel the core. Excellent. Okay, now it starts to pitch up again. Good. 3 fingers down, 3 fingers down, 3 fingers up, and then move forward on the saddle. And you'll significantly feel something different on the muscle. Tip of the saddle, move forward. Excellent. Excellent. So our finish line will be those buildings over there. So far we're still here. Very good, boys. Okay, boys, this is a switchback. So when I tell you to tip of the saddle, 90 degree elbow, that's when you do the pinky, okay? Very nice. Not yet. So we're gonna go to, so tip of the saddle, okay? This is the switchback, tip of the saddle. Elbows, yeah, that's it. Very good, Russ, that's it. Excellent work. Easy, do not accelerate. Just keep it steady. Good, very nice. That was smooth. Sir, good morning. Good morning, sir. Hey, good job, boys. That's it, huh? Easy, huh? Easy, steady. Very good. Now straighten up. Try to relax. Not steep enough yet. Thank you, Nikki. Very nice. Double pace line. Keep the line short. Double pace line. Slow down. Wait for everyone. Tito Ray, double pace line. Okay, another switch back. Steady. Tip of the saddle. Very good. Very good, Ross. That's it. Come on. Excellent. And then swing to the right. Good job, boys. Good job, Ray. Very good. Keep it steady. And then recover, recover. Good. So you know the sequence, huh? Easy, huh? Don't fight it. Just steady. Just steady. Steady. Good. And recover. Okay, boys. We're almost halfway on the first 3 kilometers, huh? So remember, use this muscle. Use this muscle. Use the hip flexor. Right now we're at 10%. Always bend. It's like you're trying to do chest press, okay? Chest press. There you go. Drop your heels. 9%, 10% gradient. So far, so good. Drop your heels. Very good. Very good. Okay, so when you're climbing, you can do your high RPM, no problem about that. But right now our RPM is around 45, 50, lower heart rate. But this is purely torque. Using your hamstring, glutes, this one, the back of your knee, not too much on the quads, okay? And then recover. We're gonna prepare again for the next switch back, okay? Very nice. So far, so good? Good. Okay, slide back, slide back. You're almost falling off the saddle, okay? Good job, Ross. Stay here with me. Now it starts to pitch again. You feel it? Hooks. 3 fingers. Move forward in the saddle. And then squeeze your elbows together. It's like doing chest press. Good. Look at my thumb. Good. So we do this in a very controlled effort. Still on the big ring. Now it's going to be, the steeper it goes, the more that you bend your elbow, okay? So far, so good. Don't move around like that. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Hey, boy. Sir. Stay here. Thank you, Nikki. So behind the cameras, Nikki, just would like to share some best practices. Again, this is alternative approach. Okay, now you feel it, right? Now tip of the saddle, 90-degree elbow. Tip of the saddle, the lower you go, better. Very nice. Very nice, Russ. Good back arc. Excellent. And recover. Slide back. Pops. Stretch those hamstrings. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. Elbow, that's when you do the pinky, okay? Very nice. Not yet. So, good news, we're a few meters away from finishing the first 3 kilometers, the toughest part. At the moment, we're approaching the 20-kilometer mark. And from here on, it's going to be shady. It's going to be beautiful. There's the arc. So as soon as we reach the arc, that's a sign that we're done with the toughest part. Everything else now will become manageable. Car. Okay boys, I think we did the arc. Excellent work. So from here, it's going to be done with the warm-up. Stay upright. So that's the value of a made-to-measure bike. It just helps you from day one activate the right muscles. You're looking smoother. Very nice. So sometimes if you are into time trialing, this also helps when you use your aero bar. It helps activate some of the core muscles. So while you're pedaling down, you have to pull the aero bars towards your face. This guarantees an activation of your core muscles. So it's the same thing as going to the gym, and then it becomes easier. Perfect. Rush, you there?
Yes, coach.
Okay. Okay, here's another climb up. It goes up again, so tip of the saddle, just like in an aero bar. Tip of the saddle, pull those bars towards your car. Tip of the saddle. Clear, all clear. Ross, you there?
Yes, coach.
Okay. So while you're using the posture bar, you're pulling the brake hoods upward. Use your wrist and your forearm as an anchor point. Yeah, push down with the good. Come on. Very good, Ross. When it becomes lighter, you shift. As it becomes lighter, you shift. Good form, good form, good form. That's a beautiful form, Ross. Very good. Stay beside me. Fight for it. Fight for it. All the way to that corner. Very good. Very good, Ross. Perfect form, man. Use those posture bars. Stay here closer to me. Motorcycle. Oh, very nice. Very nice. We're almost there. Very nice. Uncle Ray, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect, perfect. A little bit faster, Ross. Excellent work, man. That's it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start accelerating just a little bit because it's not too steep. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Now, faster now. Shift. Come on. Three, 2, done, recover. Okay, beautiful. Woo! So, recover. recover a little bit, and then we're gonna play that game again, okay? Thank you, Nikki. Okay, on my cue, do not sprint. Pinky, move forward on the saddle. Tip of the saddle, do not sprint, okay? Push, down, lift, up, push, down, lift, up, good, and then go again. Squeeze your chest together. Slowly, don't fight the bike. Just scrape and lift up. Very good. Tip of the saddle. Hold on to the hoods. Your hoods are your foundation. 3, 2. Very good. And recover. Very good, boys. Almost there. Hoods. Very good. Stay upright. Recover those back. Keep on going, Uncle Ray. It's your pace. It's your pace. Keep on going. Keep on going. It's your pace. Close the gap. Very good, boys. Elbows, huh? Keep those elbows together. Good job, Ross. That's it. Shift the gears if it's too easy, huh? There, elbows together. Keep on going. Very good. Stay on that position, Ross. This is a power climb. Close the gap to me. Very good, Ross. Very good. Latch on, Uncle Ray. We're gonna recover there. This is just a little bit of a speed surge. Over there, steady, 500 meters to go, okay? Keep on going, Nikki. Very nice. Keep on going. Russ, keep on going. Approaching the halfway mark. There's the finish line, that building over there. So that building over there, that's the finish line. Stay there, Russ. Take it a little bit seriously, okay?
Yeah, coach.
Thank you. Very nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're having a hard time filming here, so the most that you can do is just take it serious. Thank you. Very good. You have to follow Uncle Ray, okay? Follow his pace. Good morning. '90-degree elbow, move forward on the saddle. Doing good. Finish until the bridge, huh? We're gonna wait for you in the bridge. Bro, beautiful, huh? Well executed. So at the moment we're still on the finishing stretch. After this, it's a long downhill and then finish line. Thank you. So whenever you take your nutrition, try to delay the sugar or carbs at the end of the closing kilometers. How do you open this? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's try this one out. Hey, your trash, huh? What do you call that? Bring your own trash. 5K to go, okay? This is the right time to fuel up. 5K to go because this is when we're gonna start pushing. We're gonna start pushing here. So when you take in the carbs and the sugar, you have to time it not too early or else you're gonna have a sugar spike. You wanna take it at the end, closing kilometers. That's why in the Tour de France, if you've heard, on the closing kilometers, they start taking a cola. We're gonna wait for him. Holy macaroni. Hey, kasi keep on going Tito Dindo, huh? I didn't know that's a lot of stuff inside, huh? Okay, last 5K, we're gonna team time trial. The name of the game is you have to stay on the back wheel as long as you can. No thinking, no talking. Try to refrain from chit-chatting, focus. This is the last stage. The finish line will be at the McDonald's, okay? Finish line will be the McDonald's parking lot, okay? So, no talking.
Yes, coach.
Remember, during certification, take it seriously, huh? Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's start rolling. Start rolling, start rolling. Just keep it steady, huh? Take it easy on the downhill, okay? So whenever you take your nutrition, try to delay the sugar or carbs at the end of the closing kilometers. How do you open this? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's try this one out. Hey, your trash, huh? What do you call that? Bring your own trash. Holy macaroni. Hey, kasi keep on going Tito Dindo, huh? I didn't know that's a lot of stuff inside, huh? Okay, last 5K, we're gonna team time trial. The name of the game is you have to stay on the back wheel as long as you can. No thinking, no talking. Try to refrain from chit-chatting, focus. This is the last stage. The finish line will be at the McDonald's, okay? Finish line will be the McDonald's parking lot, okay? So, no talking.
Yes, coach.
Remember, during certification, take it seriously, huh? Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's start rolling. Okay, boys. Start rolling, start rolling. Just keep it steady, huh? Take it easy on the downhill, okay? Wait for each other once the climb starts. Woo. Nice, we're almost done with the first 3K. Slow it down, lower the heart rate. There it is. There he is, okay? Stay with me. It's all about the timing. There they are. There are two of them. Nikki, stay here. So when you're closing a gap, you just don't do it instantly. You gotta time it, okay? So we're gonna time that close. Okay, we're gonna accelerate a little bit. there, Ross. Yes, coach. Stay with me. There they are. Let's use the tailwind. Come on, let's use the tailwind. Shift.
Like it.
Shift. Stay here on the right side. Shift. Hard. Just stay with me. Shift your gear. Yeah. Make me your guide. Make me your guide. We're almost there. There it is. This is your certification, bro. Yeah. Just keep it steady. I know. Just hang on. Steady. Steady. Lower the heart rate. Shift your gears. Time it. They are 25 meters and 50 meters away. Hang on. Stay with me, Ross. Do not let my wheel go. 25 meters away. Thanks for joining us on our episode today. I hope you learned something new. Thanks, Nikki, for taking videos. Bye.
Welcome home.
Hi, Coachy.
After Ultra.
Okay, so drink coffee with our guests.
Kopi ka na lang. Kopi ka na lang.
Ay, walang ka-appear kasi wala sa ano.
Actually, I've learned a lot. And thank you po pala for extending the invitation to us.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot. Even na pwede pa palang i-maximize yung legs ko. Kasi when I'm going uphill here, I'm always using my small ring.
Okay.
Usually 1-to-1 to lang kasi I'm conserving my energy so that
Right.
I'm sure that I can reach
Okay.
I can reach the top.
Right.
So when I tried what we did today, kaya pala using torque.
Right.
Slower, but you're kind of smashing the pedals even though you're sitting.
Heart rate.
Heart rate.
Okay. Manageable.
I'm on the heavy side, so understandably it's quite high. But at least I'm not plateauing.
Manageable,
Yeah, so I'm still able to move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend this to friends or?
Yeah, of course. Especially for me, I'm always like riding not much with the group. So
Right.
I don't know much like how to do the things that we did earlier.
Okay.
So I've learned a lot. So I would really recommend what I've learned today from
Well,
CRZ.
how much did you pay?
Uh, Nothing. with free gel pa.
Yeah, I mean, there's this urban legend that it is very expensive to be part of CRZ. But based on your experience, based on your first-hand experience, what can you share with our
No,
friends?
I experienced community and friendship. Na it's open. Everyone is really warm in
Okay.
terms of joining the group.
Perfect, man.
No one's like rude.
Correct.
So it's really nice. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
The previous time I rode this course, I think that was 3 months ago. I rode with Samboy,
Right.
Kadindo. So we went down Sampaloc, going back up.
Okay. 12-kilometer climb.
Yeah, 12-kilometer climb. Before I even reached the first 3 kilometers, I almost blacked out. I don't know what happened, but I got tired. The sun is out, and I felt that I'm dehydrated. So they need to wait for me, or before me to recover before we went back up.
Okay.
So I think the difference now is with the help of the biomechanics, everything's working out. So every pedal, I can feel that my muscles are working, it's activated. And then in every pedal, I can feel I am using my muscle to produce torque. Not just I'm just spinning,
Okay.
and my heart rate is all out. So I have a stable and maintained heart rate going up.
This
So
time around.
Yeah, this time around. So I think that is the difference
Okay. Okay.
with the coaching, with the bike, with the posture, biomechanics,
Okay.
and everything. I think on my previous bike, I had my bike fit as well. So yeah, I think they were able to help me choose what's the parts that I need to use, the crank
correct,
arm, the
size.
saddle, what should be the handlebar length.
Okay.
So I think that's bike fitting. So
Correct.
they're finding the right parts to fit you or for you
Correct.
to be able to ride your bike.
Correct. Correct.
So I
correct.
think with biomechanics, it's different. It's not just bike fitting.
It's included, right?
Yeah, it's included, and I think there's really. I think what happened when I first time I rode the bike, I really felt the difference. Like
When you say bike, can you describe your bike? What's your bike?
it's the Walser.
It's a made to measure.
It's a made to measure Walser titanium bike. So the first time riding it, I really felt the difference. So
What's the difference? I mean,
I think the main difference is I can feel the reach right away.
Okay.
I'm not really overextending myself to reach the bike.
Right.
When I wanted to make myself compact, I can do myself compact. So I think that's the real big difference of having the bike. And I can really attest to that no back pains. Because
Ah.
I was complaining before, I have numbness here,
Okay.
here, and at the back, even though I got bike fitted. But after having the Walser titanium bike, this bike, I really felt the difference. No back pains. I can ride my bike longer
okay.
and really no pain. I think that's really what I liked. I liked here because it's not just you fitted me or you created a bike for me that would fit me, but you're teaching us how to use the bike and how to ride the bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
I really didn't expect that we would be able to change that because the gap is really
Huge.
huge. And then slowly, we're trying just to keep our pace, our momentum, and then slowly we were able to catch the gap. It's leading you all throughout the way. So I think that's a difference rather than you going alone chasing them. Yeah, communication, that's really important because I know you're leading out. So if I'm lagging behind, I need to tell you that there's a gap so that you could slow down so I could catch up and we could keep the pace together. I think it gives you extra energy that you could still do it because there's someone leading you out. And it's giving you, like what I said, I think there's more of a confidence
Right.
and trusting your teammate that
Right.
he would be there to help you. Fellow cycling community friends, please join our workshop here at Monton. Let's message us, Samboy, and we'll be
Yeah,
there for
Vicky.
you. Vicky.
Yeah.
So if you
And-
want to ride with us, just let us know.
Yeah. And the biggest question that a lot of people are asking, the urban legend, how much did you pay to join the workshop?
0.
It's free. So if you hear things that it's so expensive to join, community workshops are free. Okay?
Yep.
Thank you very much. So this is Uncle Ray. Uncle Ray, how young are you?
I'm 53 years old.
53 years old.
yeah. First more, when I go downhill, I was always scared because I don't know, I was always on the hood and I'm almost falling down,
Okay.
especially when the cliff downhill. as far as you're concerned, that you told me that drops,
Okay.
side, move
Move the weight
back
backward.
to the saddle. It works.
It works.
Every clip, every downhill, smoothly going down and no panic.
Perfect.
Yes, no panic at all. Trust me.
So it's all about physics.
Yes, about P6 is all about biomechanics that you told me and everything.
Because a lot of people, I mean, our kababayan, there are some that laugh at us for sliding backward. What they don't realize is really for safety. You agree what we did today
Of course, 100%.
is all about safety. You don't overshoot.
Yes.
You can brake anytime you want.
If
You agree?
Even you're faster than that, and then when you need to slow down, when you grip down, the lever,
Brakes, it stops.
smoothly stops.
Perfect. Okay, so that's one.
Because your weight is on the back, it's not in the front.
Okay.
If you pull saddle at the same time, maybe you're gonna scroll out.
You're gonna flip.
Flip down.
Okay.
This climbing workshop is very easy if you are managed to listen to Coach Lian. Everything that we do is came from him. So whenever it's said, you follow and you can climb. Your heart rate goes down, your heart rate goes up, but easy to go down. So biomechanics is the best thing that you can do when you are like not a pro, but you are in a community side. If you're riding as a pro, of course you are stronger than everybody.
Correct,
But
correct.
you are like us in the community.
Right.
Anybody, ladies, mans over there, people over there, you can join us and you can hear what I about said, Lian.
Right.
You can climb whenever it tip is.
The reason why we speak different language and English because we have a lot of friends overseas in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand,
Yeah.
in Europe. I'm gonna put a subtitle for our local friends over here, but that's the only reason why we have to speak in a different language.
Before, as I told you before, when I was climbing somewhere with the Russ over here, my heart will be 170, 178, and 167 is the high and the lowest one. Now, when we are Russ and me beside each other, he told me, "What is your heart rate?" I said 155. Oh, really? Your heart is 155? Yeah, because I'm not pulling my cadence too strong and pulling my cadence too high, and I'm
Right.
easy riding as far as I'm concerned. That Mr. Lian told me. So it means I'm maintaining my heart rate.
You were even faster.
Yeah, but my stroke is the same. Like, I don't know what happened to me today. Especially when I'm here in the
Yeah,
road
the
like
finish
this.
line.
Oh my God. But I never seen that you are sprinting. That's why I cannot
Of
do
course,
it.
that was the
You're
game.
in the back.
So, did you enjoy today's
Of course,
workout?
very, very much enjoy.
Okay. Big question again, as usual. Some of our friends, how much did you pay today's workshop?
Oh my God, my gasoline. Nothing, zero, sorry.
So you just paid
Sorry,
for your
sorry.
gasoline because you got to meet
Of
us.
course.
So-
I have to bring my car to here, so
Yeah.
that's all, that's it. Nothing.
That's it. So we always believe that competition is good, but cooperation is always better.
Very much better.
We try to organize this free community workshop. Today, our community climbing workshop was hosted by Monton Philippines here in Tagaytay. If you've never seen Monton, just Google it. It's near the Rotonda. They offer coffee, but there's lots of parking. But at the same time, I just want to highlight that the reason why we organize community workshop is we always believe that cycling can be a very good excuse for this may not be part of the subject, but community building and nation building.
Yes, of course, yeah.
If we start promoting good vibes, good culture, good etiquette, the only requirement for you to join the community workshop is good moral character,
Number one.
etiquette. You don't, you cannot feel entitled. We're not even gonna ask who you are. We don't care what brand of bike you have. All we need from you is good smiles, support the other guys in the community. We always believe in pay it forward. Yeah?
Yes.
So Uncle Ray got certified, Ross got certified. I can guarantee you when there's a newbie coming up, they'll be the first one to support them because we were there when they needed it most.
Of course, yes.
Right? When you needed help, the CRZ community was there to help you out. Moving forward, new people coming up, Sasa and
Yeah.
Val on your next certification. Everyone will be here cheering for you. But let's use sports as a excuse to bring people together. Especially different generations can be together.
They're coming up.
We have the kids, the juniors, the 12 years old.
Yeah.
I believe that this is a very good sport to bring different ages together and inspire the younger people. Unfortunately, in the Philippines, sarcasm and crab mentality is such a big deal right now. I think it's also because of the shows that we watch on TV, the local shows. Sometimes workshops like this provide a platform for Uncle Ray to share his wisdom to the younger generation. Agree?
Agree, yes. 100% agree.
And the only reason why Uncle Ray and Ross and Samboy and Nikki and everyone else improved, you know the only reason why you have that? Because you have the skill of open learning. You took away the ego aside
Yes, correct.
and you allowed yourself to listen to an alternative knowledge. And because it's free, nothing to lose, right? If it doesn't work, you didn't pay for it, then you
course.
can always go back to what you
What you want.
doing before.
Yes.
But if you're willing to learn, just drop by. If it worked out, please share it to other people. Again, thank you very much for joining us in our workshop today. But big shout out, of course, to Nikki. Nikki has been there to save me from filming. Before Nikki arrived, before Tom arrived, before Carlo arrived, I would always be the cameraman, the host, the everything else. So behind the camera here is Nikki. So I really appreciate how the community works out. Tomorrow, if you're still here, some people will be arriving. We're going to do a black wall experiment. Again, it's just an experiment. We just wanted to show you how we can use torque to maybe try to climb a 32% grade climb. If it doesn't work out, we can always walk. But again, invest on life experiences. It's something that we can share and bring home together.
Yes.
You can invest in a new car, new watch, new clothing, but never forget, invest on life experiences. And Uncle Ray, this generation is an example that it's never too late to get a new hobby. And I think let's take our inspiration from them. Sometimes when you start getting to that senior years, you realize that the small things that bother you are actually that small.
Small.
Always look at the bigger picture, okay?
Of course, yes.
So thank you very much again to our friends Ayos, Jeff, Ross, Uncle Dindo. He already has so much episodes, but okay, now it's time for us to have coffee and talk about everything else.